Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got black, gold, and red jack-o'-lantern nails. All products will be listed down in the description box. And I've already applied my base, and today I've got Nailtiques Formula 2. Here we go with Orally, and this one is called Luxe. Beautiful gold polish. Very shiny, very nice. And then after I get a coat of that on, I'm going to use the Salon Perfect and Lust at First Bite. It's a glitter gold topper. So let's jump on into it. We're going to get this one down. Ooh, I'd forgotten about these Orally skinny brushes. But we're going to make it work, and it's fine. So we are just going to do one coat because I am topping it with the other polish. So it'll be plenty fine on this one. Get that up close to the cuticle there. And cap that free edge. I've got a little bit of a mess here up by my cuticle, of course. So I'm going to take my cleanup brush after it real quick. I know y'all were expecting Woody. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's get on to the gold from Salon Perfect. What was it? Lust at First Bite? I don't know. Cute name, but I was just looking for some gold bling bling. Ching ching. And we're going to top it with I&M's out the door. Going to get it to dry down because we do have some serious playing to do today. I mean, like, a lot of stamping going on today. Yep. This is going to be one of two of my jack-o'-lantern nails. I typically do one every year. Unique jack-o'-lanterns. Kind of, you know, my own thing. I had somebody ask me if I was going to do it, and I said, but of course I'm going to do it. There is Luxe and the other one, BMXL23. I'm going to use the stripes with Bundle Monsters or Maniology's Straight Up Black. Mine's the old bottle. Got a Konad stamper and a beauty scraper out today. We're just going to get on into it. We're going to draw. That's why we stamp, because we can't draw. I can't draw that little. I'm going to stamp that onto all the nails. And I'm having trouble with this one, of course, because even though I did it fairly quick, I still should have used sticky base. So what we're going to do is we're going to problem solve. We're going to add a little black dot of polish to the mat. And I'm going to get out a detail brush and just try to fill this boo-boo in. Because I do not want to start over. I don't want to have to clean that nail all the way off with all that glitter. So here we go. Got a blob of black polish on there and just fill that stripe on in. Yay! Ta-da! We fixed it. So we're cleaning our stuff up. I did stamp all the nails with those stripes. They're all striped up. But the main thing was getting these little faces onto our jack-o'-lanterns. So I wanted to bump on through that part. I am going to go in with a piece of tape and get some of this excess up off of my skin as much as I can. Looks pretty good. Alright, and since I did some Burt's Bees, it's not too bad, but I am touching up with some, well, my thumb looks terrible, but cleaning up with some acetone. And then we're going to top these again with some of the I&M out the door. Now my lines aren't straight. They're not perfect. But I've never seen a straight, perfect pumpkin, so we're okay. BMS204. I use this plate every year, and this year I'm going to be using the SheModern red opaque stamping polish. And we're just going to pull some of these images. Now, I tested this, and it looked like it was going to be perfectly fine. But, of course, it really didn't show up as well as I wanted it to. So I'm going to double stamp every single image. It's just what I'm going to do. And I really didn't like the way the red looked in the end. It really wasn't as noticeable. It wasn't, you know, clearly jack-o'-lantern faces. But it's okay. I'm still wearing it. We're, 4 days into it while I'm doing this voiceover from when I actually painted them. So, you know, and it's probably going to live on there for another couple of days. So it couldn't have been that bad. It's just, it wasn't what I saw in my head. And you guys know I have problems with that. If it didn't turn exactly or better than I pictured it in my head, then I'm on the bus with it, you know, the struggle bus, whether I love it or not. I don't hate it, though. I didn't hate it. I just, because if I hated it, it would come off, glitter and all. But I don't know. Maybe if I had done glittery red. My husband, Mr. Moonbaby, said he thought it was just too busy and that the red might not have been the right choice with the stripes and the bling and everything. So, you know, could have been. That could be it. But we're still trooping on through it. And I really loved the idea of the black and the gold jack-o'-lanterns. I just wish I had maybe, I don't know, done different colored eyes and faces. But we're gonna get there, and it'll be okay, because I tell you guys all the time, it's just nail polish. It's not the end of the world. And, you know, I'm not Savette Sanders or Simply Nailogical or Colette, so mine's not going to be perfect. I have gotten better at a lot of this over the years, but, you know, I'm just never going to be perfect. So, you guys, if y'all want to see people that are probably just like you struggle, then come on. Welcome to my world. It's a cute little stamping plate. Now, I thought I had another plate with faces on it, but I just couldn't find it. And so I went back to the good old Bundle Monster plate from years ago, and it works just great. And I think the size of the faces is really good. Works really well. And I really love using the SheModern stamping polishes, because with me double stamping, by using the SheModern sticky stamping polish, I've got plenty of time to try to line those up better and not be rushing to line them up. So that's just a win-win. I do clean off after every single time I use an image and scrape. I clean the image if I'm, you know, restamping it, because I want to make sure I'm getting the best pickup and color payoff every time. Some people I see just kind of go over it, you know, with the same polish a couple of times before they clean the plate. I don't do that. I don't have luck with it. But if I know that I'm not using that image, or it's not and interfering with the next image I'm going to use, then I normally leave it. Like you can see that other one, it's down there. It'll get cleaned up at the end. Oh yeah, and you can see the makings of my other jack-o'-lantern manicure on the other hand, and there's a story with that one. You'll get it soon, I promise. So alrighty, we're going to clean up our mess, get our little stampy mat cleaned up. Looks like a crime scene. Gross. Alright. Got that cleaned up. The plate's cleaned up. And ta-da! That one's stamped up. I am going to top these with the clear sealer clear from SheModern. Just really going over the images, because that's the part I don't want to smear. And you don't need a lot of this stuff at all. You can see I got a little dab, and I just kind of spread it around over all of that image. I'm trying to make sure I get to all the sides, because I don't want to mess this up. All these layers, I'd be so disappointed. And that one I probably got a little bit too much on. Okay. So the clear sealer is good to go on these. I'm going to let that completely dry, and then I'm going in with the I&M out the door. We're going to finish these off. And you're probably wondering why I'm not using Poshe, and I don't know. I just felt like using this one today. So today we're going with the I&M out the door. It was sitting close by. Kept that free edge. Alright, get back in frame. This is working out pretty good though, considering. I mean, you can see the faces. It's just not, they're not as clear and whatever as I wanted them to be. So I'm going to quit whining about that and just enjoy the rest of it. But you can tell when you put this top coat on, it just brings the colors to life. They just, oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite parts of the Mani. Hi Woody, how you doing? Alrighty, here is my swatch photo. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.